Hey guys, Mason with Colton RV here. Today we're going to be doing Motorhome Monday. We have a 2019 Coachmen Mirada 32SS. I just wanted to take you guys along and show you some of the cool features on it, and then we'll take it for a ride. So if you guys want to come down this way, as we go around the outside of it here, there's a couple things you want to take note of. How about that, an outside TV? In case you guys want to go out, tailgate and watch the game, or if you're just outside enjoying some soap operas, I know you can kick outside. Just chill, watch everything you want to watch outside here with the antenna. Underneath here, you guys are going to get a nice big storage compartment inside here. It goes all the way across to the other side, which is really cool. You'll have your furnace exhaust here as well too. Just try and make sure you don't put any chairs or anything over near it. If you're camping and it's a little cooler out, you might get a little warm on the face if you're sitting next to it. Inside here, you're going to have your propane tank on this. For your propane, it's going to run a couple things for you. It'll run your furnace, and it's going to run your hot water sink on this as well too. So in order to make sure you have this on, just twist open the valve here like a regular propane tank on a grill. Nice and simple. You have some outside outlets here, which is really cool as well. You want to set up the table outside, crock pots, coffee maker, whatever. Enjoy the morning. It'll be great. And then inside here, you guessed it, more storage inside here. This one does not go all the way across, but you can still fit decent size equipment inside here if you want to bring a portable grill or something similar to with you. You're going to have two awnings on this, which is really cool. It allows you to space out the family. I know sometimes you don't want to be around the kids that much. Just kidding, guys. If you head down this way a little bit further, it's going to be a little tight inside here. But if you guys want to check this out, kind of has a nice little outdoor kitchen. You get a bigger size drink fridge here. Nice big size storage inside here as well too. And it's got a drain pump to help drain the sink outside here. Sometimes you get all food or stuff stuck inside it. Nice little drain pump feature that Coachmen does on this Mirada. If you guys want to pop down this way real quick, inside here is really cool. So you get this really big storage compartment inside here as well. You'll notice inside here there's also a ladder. When you get inside, there's electric bunk inside there. That's going to actually hook up to it to help get the kids up top. On the back side of it here, you'll actually get a ladder to access the roof on this. The roof is actually going to be one-piece fiberglass. You do want to be careful with it if you're going up there when it is wet. It is very slippery, but that's how you're going to get up to do your roof maintenance yearly. On the back side of it here, you're going to have your gas fill for it. Nice and simple, pull up to the gas station. They make it easy so you can go to either side, it'll reach. And then on the back you also have your hitch, your 7-way plug in case you're towing a little trailer behind you, or you're going to be pulling a car out behind this as well too. Around this side here you'll have a little bit more storage. Your power cord is going to be inside there as well too. And that little box that you see, it says Furion, that's what's called an automatic power transfer switch, and it's a built-in amperage surge protector, so that's really cool. Next one here, you guessed it, more storage, guys. You can fit all your camping chairs, all your essentials you want to bring with you, even some of your non-essentials you can get inside there as well. Right up here, you're going to have your hot water tank. On this here, I do believe it is an 8-gallon hot water tank on this, so it's big enough that you can get a nice decent shower in before you wake up the family. It lets you get all the hot water first, which is great. If you come down a little bit further here, you're going to have a nice big wet bay compartment here. You'll notice this big canister here is actually an inline water filter. Right now they do have antifreeze inside this to help protect your water lines. And then you're going to have a couple more odds and ends inside here. You're going to have your hookup for water. You'll have fresh water tank fill. And the cool thing too is you have what's called a sewer tank flush or a black tank flush to spray out the inside of the black tank. It gets all that nasty sewage out of there and off your sensors for you. Up this way here, if I can get this open, you're going to get a nice quiet gas 5500 watt Cummins generator. That's more than enough to run your air conditioners inside here, keep your fridge going. It's going to give you enough power to run your lights, so it'll be able to let you go out and go camping if you're not going to be plugged in. And again, more storage inside this, guys. All kinds of storage you're going to get in this. This here is not going to be a storage compartment. This is actually going to be access to some of the electrical to run the jack systems on this. This is going to be more for a technician, nothing you'll really worry about. And then if you want to come up, you'll notice down below here, you actually have turning sensors on this as well too. They're going to be a camera. You flick the blinker on, it allows you to see your clearance. And right above that, you get the Ford Triton V10 badging on this. So this is going to be on a Ford Triton V10 chassis. Produces about 340 horsepower. It'll get you where you need to go. So now, up front here, you get under the hood. It's your typical Ford chassis. You'll have your battery, coolant, air filter, radiator, the normal stuff you'll see under any motorhome chassis. We'll head inside, guys, and check out some of the features inside on this as well too. Inside on this is really cool. So if you look in the front up here, you'll get a lot of room. There's actually a cool little table over here as well. So whoever your co-pilot is can work off of a laptop or have a map. If you're old school, you can do it that way as well. Nice big storage compartments up above the cab here. Store maps, books, anything you need, CDs. You get nice comfortable driving seats inside this as well too. Nice, comfy, they're bigger, you can adjust them. Right over here, you're actually going to have your controls for your jack system, which is really cool. So this has a leveling system built onto it, which is really awesome. If you come over here, you'll see your nice blue dinette. This here has nice big storage compartments under it as well too. Your dinette here will drop down into a bed so you can sleep people here. The bunk that I mentioned is actually right here. It's an electronic bunk. Your controls for it are going to be inside here, as well as your two awning controls. Your bunk lift option is going to be right here. If you move down this way a little further, you can see the couch. The couch has this nice L-shaped lounging area on it. It's great to sleep anybody or just to kick back and relax after a long day camping. You have a nice, almost residential style refrigerator inside this, which is really cool. Nice and big. This here is actually a built-in inverting fridge, so you can run it off of your regular power, or when you're driving down the street you can run off your battery, which is really cool as well. Microwave and convection oven on this as well for you, so if you did want to bake something inside it, you certainly could, or it works as a regular microwave. You have your cooktop and your oven here as well. Got to make some fresh baked cookies when you're out on the road. It's always good. And you got all kinds of storage inside this as well. Small storage up here with your main control panel. On your main control panel, you're going to have a generator start and stop. You'll have some of your gauges to tell you how full everything is. It's really easy to run the generator. All you do is hold down on the stop button. You'll see a little light flash, get some numbers, press and hold up on it, and your generator will end up firing up. Looks like we may have a little bit of a battery issue. That's no big deal. That's just the normal way to do it. Down here, you're going to have a fireplace as well. Fireplace is great if you don't want to run the furnace and get it real hot inside here. See, if you're camping early October, it's a little cooler weather, and you want to get a little bit of heat inside here, but you don't want to sweat yourself out. You can kick the fireplace on, get it nice and toasty in here in the morning for you. And then again, all kinds of storage across the top on these. You have your thermostat here to control your heat or your furnace. And you'll have some light switches on here as well. Nice big pantry inside here. You can store all your goodies, dog food if you're bringing a pet with you, cat food if you're bringing your cat. So nice deep storage. I mean, this goes back probably 2.5 feet. I'm 6'2", my arm can't reach the back of it. So you get nice deep storage cabinets inside this. Inside this cabinet here, you get a nice little cubby. You got your shower over here, and then in the back you'll have your toilet. It's going to be on an angle. It's actually a porcelain toilet. It gives you a little bit more of a residential feel. Some storage up top above it, and you got your sink in there as well too. Back here you're going to have a big wardrobe inside here, which is great. If you want to be full-time living inside this and taking it and traveling the States, if you want to shoot up to Canada as well too, you can fit lots and lots and lots of clothes inside this. not just in this cabinet here, but if you step back into the bedroom, you're gonna get big storage cabinets here. You have all your sliding drawers down below. On the TV here, you actually get a hidden cabinet behind this as well too, which is great if you want to bring like a DVD player, or if you're bringing a cable box, you want to hook up a satellite, you can do that as well too. And then back here, there's a couple cool features that Coachmen does. One, you get the storage all the way around it, but if you see this sign hanging here, it says Coach Pap Station. It's really cool. So if you have a CPAP machine and you have trouble sleeping, you need that in order to sleep, it'll actually fit in this cabinet here. And there's a little hole here to run your power cord through, which is great. Or run your hoses through, which is great as well too. Get a nice big bed inside this with storage on both sides. On this side as well too, you're going to have your radio controls tucked up underneath. And again, nice big wardrobes on either side of it as well too, which is great. And let's not forget about the storage underneath this as well. If you needed to, if you need a timeout for your kids, they'd fit inside here. Or if you had, some people are creative and they cut little holes in these and make it a little dog sleeping area for their dogs as well too. So you get a nice big storage spot underneath the bed as well. Get lots of windows inside this, which is great. Nice roller shades to make things nice and easy. And obviously on the back here, you're going to get your emergency escape window, which is great. As far as everything goes inside here, did you guys have any questions? I mean, Coachmen is a great brand. Again, it's a 2019. They have it priced to move, which is great. Small little features inside of this. Cup holders on the couches here, which is cool. You got little ones coming with you. For kids, you want to set the cup down, not spill anything anywhere, you can do that as well too. And then we'll end up taking this out on a test drive as well too. So we'll need a little bit of a break just to get everything situated, and then we'll be right back.
All right. Your dad says hi, by the way.
Hi, Dad. So what we'll do is we'll get this closed up, and then we'll be taking it out on the test drive, and you guys can join us along for that. Let's just see if I can bring these in here. It's going to be a little bit.
Alright, if anyone has any questions about this motorhome, just leave them in the comments below and we'll be willing to answer any of your questions.
Excuse me. I'm going to pull these slide rooms in real quick. So the slides all the way in on this. You guys can see, you guys get a nice little pathway. You can go back. Need be, if you got somebody that really wants to take a nap, they can squeeze back into the bed on this as well too, which is great. Just want to make sure everything's closed up outside, and then we can take our test drive. All right. Looks like we're just about ready to take her out. Always make sure you release your parking brake before you drive. Got many people that do that and wonder why they're going through their brakes so easily. Alright guys. Here we go. So the nice thing about Coachmen is they do drive this, which is great. So even while you're driving, you can have the rear view camera on. That's going to allow you to see if you're towing a vehicle behind you, or how traffic's flowing behind you. Sometimes you can't see whether or not if there's emergency vehicles coming up, so it allows you to see behind you while you're driving, which is great. So we just got to wait here. We got the tractor backing up a fifth wheel here in front of us. Again, this Mirada is just one small portion of our large motorhome inventory that we do have here. So if this doesn't tickle your fancy, we got a lot of other options here that may work for you. I know sometimes people can say it's a little bit of a scary experience. It's really not. Class A motorhomes have a much tighter turning radius than your average vehicle. Average vehicles average about a 40% turning radius. These here get you about a 70, so it's a much tighter turning radius on these, which is great. It allows you to maneuver a little bit better. Sometimes when you get into certain campgrounds, it's a little bit of a tighter spot, so nice Class A motorhomes like this will be able to get you into those spots and make you feel comfortable. It's got a little traffic here. We'll wait for it to clear out, and then we can take it out on the open road.
Do you need special licensing for this?
As far as special licensing, you do not. They do recommend you have an R endorsement. As far as that goes, that's really just more or less, can you turn this thing left and right and feel comfortable driving it? For us here, they recommend us have an R endorsement to go out on the lot with it. But as far as customers coming in and purchasing anything, we don't make you guys have an R endorsement in order to get it. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. But as you can see, we're out on the open road. You have the camera going on behind you, so if we were towing anything behind us, we could see what was going on. But it's a nice smooth ride. It's not too loud, which is great, so it allows you to have a nice normal conversation with whoever may be coming with you. And it allows you guys just to enjoy it. I mean, if you look out front, you get a nice big window as well too, so you can see everything that's going on. You get a great view, especially if you're at a campground and you're going to be parked and you're looking out at a lake, or you got a nice wood scenery out in front of you. It's great. It allows you to really take in everything. So as you can see, we took a pretty big left turn there. Nice and easy, nice and simple. There's nothing we really had to stress over. You just go out a little bit further than your car and make a nice wide turn and you'll be golden. On this here, you can see if I flick the blinkers on, you can see the way the camera switches. And what we'll do is we have a fire station up here. We'll turn inside the fire station, kind of turn ourselves around. We'll head right back to the dealership. So now we're at the fire station here. You guys can see, again, nice big turning radiuses. Makes everything nice and smooth for us. There's no threats or anything like that you have to worry about on the road. You do always want to check in the overall height of a motorhome before you purchase it, and can try and figure out what kind of path you have to the location you're trying to go. A couple of things you may run into are bridges, stuff like that, but nothing too drastic. These do have the dash radio on them as well too. This one happens to be Bluetooth, so if you did want to pair your phone to it and listen to music that way, you certainly could, which is great. On a nice warm day like today, we got the dash AC going on it, and it is more than enough to cool everything off for us. So we'll start heading back to the dealership now. Like I said, if you want to, if you had a co-pilot with you that wanted to do some work on a laptop, maybe you were traveling and you're still working from home with everything that's going on. I know COVID-19 can put a damper on some of your vacations. With this here, you actually have some outlets up there that you can use to help keep laptops charged. You can actually work from the road. I know a lot of people use like the hotspot on their phone in order to have Wi-Fi, which you could still certainly do in something like this. You can take it out, you can work. Or if you wanted to use your hotspot and you had one of your kids sitting up here that wanted to play games on their laptop or something like that, or play games on their phone, you have that option that they have a nice desk here. Or if you want to stop and grab something to eat real quick, at least you have a small little table you can use right there. Or this actually has a table as well with it that'll go right down in this hole. You guys can sit here and have a nice meal before you head out on your next adventure. We'll just make sure we got enough clearance, and then we can head out here and get you guys back to the dealership. Again, my name's Mason with Colton RV. If you guys do have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Again, like I said, guys, nice, simple driving experience on these. There's nothing to worry about on them. I know some people, the size is always a factor for it, but on something like this is roughly going to be about 35 feet long, and as you can see, there's no problems with it out on the road. We don't have any threats out here. We don't have any bad drivers. It's just nice, simple, get out on the road, go camping, enjoy some time with the family, especially with everything that's going on, guys. So now we're going to pull back into the dealership here. And if there's any questions you guys have, again, feel free to ask any questions. We're here to help you. All these cars are perfectly spaced out. It's going to be a little bit before we turn in, guys. Alright, here we go. Again, nice and simple, easy to turn in, nothing to worry about. So we're going to get it back into the parking spot where it was at. Again, guys, any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. Cool little feature on this as well, too, that you get is you get these nice dash fans, kind of like what you saw in a school bus when you were growing up. You can actually flick these on off of one of the switches over here. Dash fan here. It kicks on both of them. It's got a high option handle. And then on this as well, too, you have these nice big passenger and driver mirrors. So it allows you to see where you're going and how much room you have, which is great. What we'll do is when we get up to where it was parked at, I'll show you guys just how easy it is to actually back these in. I know it's one of the big scary things that people are afraid to do. It's not that bad. Just want to make sure you have proper clearance when you do it. Always check your surroundings. If you have your significant other with you, a good tip that a lot of people do is they bring walkie-talkies with them. And the walkie-talkies I know sometimes help them determine how to back it up and where to turn to, and some people just need that little extra bit of help. Again, guys, like I said, just be careful of your guys' surroundings. You want to make sure that you don't back into anything. Make sure things are nice and easy. You can see on the radio here, we have the nice big dash cam, so we can see that there's a big fifth wheel behind us here. Always want to be careful to make sure not to back into any of our inventory here. We have amazing lot drivers here. They make sure that everything's nice and clear. They drive these daily. And they're always nice and safe with them as well, too. So what we'll do is we'll start backing this in here. And as we start backing it up, just pay attention to your cameras, both sides. Make sure there's no light posts or anything like that in the way. There's one on this side here, which were pretty good, but on the back of the camera here, again, you get a nice big display. It lets you make sure you can back it in nice and easy. And just like that, guys, we're all set. If you guys do have any questions, or you guys did want to schedule an appointment, feel free to call us here at 716-694-0188. If you want to reach me personally, my extension is 406. Thanks for watching, guys, and please like and share. Thanks, guys.